Welcome back to Magic Untapped. I'm Barry White. What if I told you that one of the earliest Magic the Gathering video games was not a digital recreation of the card game or even an action-adventure game, but instead, it's a real-time strategy game? I present to you Magic the Gathering Battlemage. Released in 1997 by video game publisher Acclaim, Magic the Gathering Battlemage brought the collectible card game not only to PC, but also, and for the very first time, to home video game consoles by way of the original Sony PlayStation. It was also supposed to come out on Sega Saturn, but that was cancelled at some point in mid-97. Unlike the Magic the Gathering computer game from Microprose, also a 1997 release, Battlemage was not looking to be a digital recreation of the paper game. Rather, Magic the Gathering Battlemage is a real-time strategy game that comes off as more inspired by the collectible card game rather than actually being a digital Magic the Gathering experience. The game is set on Corindor, a large island north of mainland Jamura on the plain of Dominaria, where a mad planeswalker known as Ravadal forces other powerful mages into infighting so that he can eventually destroy them and conquer the land. For those who are big into Magic lore, by the way, this would be the same Ravadal who orchestrated the Great Planeswalker War, though it's unclear if the events of the video game are considered canon to the overall Magic the Gathering story. Magic the Gathering Battlemage is playable in both single and two-player, and features more than 200 creatures and spells from the card game along with varying levels of action and strategy difficulties. Despite the excellent source material, however, Battlemage just isn't a very good game, especially when you compare it to similar games of the time such as Warcraft 2, which came out 2 years prior, and Age of Empires, which came out the same year as Battlemage. While the game does use artwork from the original paper game, the actual top-down in-game graphics are horrid to say the least. On-screen icons were small and looked clumsy. Furthermore, maps are uninteresting and less than a joy to navigate. And it doesn't help that the game is not easy to play. In fact, there's nothing easy about it. Because of all that is wrong with it, from its poor graphics, unfair AI, unbalanced gameplay, and poorly designed user interface, it's not surprising that Magic the Gathering Battlemage was poorly received, with outlets such as GameSpot and IGN giving the game ratings of 3.6 and 4 out of 10 respectively. For those who want to slog through it and test their Planeswalker prowess, the game can be found used from video game sellers and online vendors such as Amazon, where it sells for $30. As for whether it's worth the asking price, as my father always reminded me when looking up the value of my baseball cards when I was a kid, things are only worth what a person is willing to pay. Have you played Magic the Gathering Battlemage? What are your thoughts on the game? Feel free to tell us about it on the comment section below. And please remember to subscribe to Magic Untapped on YouTube and support us on Patreon for more great Magic the Gathering content.